Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pritter channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. Check them out guys, jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand. And 90 plus different brands. New and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hi, guys, ArchieLuxury, and today I want to tell you everything that is wrong with the new Mercedes C-Class, the W206. I recently went down to my local dealer, Mercedes-Benz dealer, and I test drove the new C-Class Mercedes-Benz. And whilst the salesman thought it was wonderful and amazing, I wasn't exactly impressed with this vehicle. And I want to tell the punters what I thought is wrong with this car. So we're going to take an inside look at the new C-Class, and I'm going to point out all the fatal flaws with this vehicle. Guys, please understand, this is strictly my opinion, and I don't want you guys being upset. I'm telling you the truth from my perspective. And I had a look at the C200 and the C300. These are the new executive compact saloons from Mercedes-Benz. And this has been a car that has been on the books for a while. And I was very excited because I recently took delivery of a BMW 330i. And I wanted to see, did I make a mistake? And I'm first to admit, if I've made a mistake, I always like to admit the truth. There's no point bullshitting or lying. I believe in being fair dinkum about the reality. So I wandered down to my Mercedes-Benz dealer. They had a bit of a display on, and this was for the new C-Class. And here we have the new C200 in white and black. I got to be totally honest with you. I had a look at this. Mercedes-Benz now has an agency pricing, meaning no haggling. And this really pisses me off. This is strike one. I want to be able to get a good deal. And I don't believe in an agency model. I think this is bullshit. So strike one, there's no haggle pricing. I like to get a deal. I've been in business for many, many years, and I want to get the best possible price through free market competition. Now, I'm going to show you something that shocked me. The front of this car here, very similar to kind of, had a feel of a CLA. But these wheels, look at these wheels. This is the new 18-inch wheels, and I hate them. I absolutely hate these wheels, but look at the size of the door. I never have commented on a car thinking the door could be a bit small. The door is far too small. I don't know what the hell Mercedes-Benz has done, but I saw this opening and I said, can I fit in there? And this is supposed to be a prestige executive sedan. And I'm thinking, can I fit in here? The next thing that strikes me is this mock carbon fiber. It is so tacky. So tacky. And I got to be honest with you, there's many things I liked about the C-Class, but those wheels, look at those wheels. Those wheels. Admittedly, on the C300, it does have more attractive wheels, but that's quite an expensive upgrade. Notice the exhausts on the back. They're fake. Those are fake exhausts at the back of the car. The wheels, man, it looks like kind of Prius version. I don't like these type of wheels, what they've done there. I really do not like these wheels in the least. And the big shock is this space. Whether it's a white car or black car, it seems about 6 inches too narrow. This would have to be one of, I've never ever been in a car before where I thought, would I fit in? And I was actually shocked. The door is too bloody short in an executive saloon. I never heard of such stuff. Let's be honest, executive saloon is for fat, middle-aged business tycoon. Then you've got this horrible big iPad thing in the middle there, and everything is electronic, including the air conditioning controls. It's all done by this stupid, huge tablet. I hate it. And the tablet looks like it's an afterthought. It looks like it's been arrow-dited into place. It's not integrated. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Is this trendy? Is this cool? But it looks like a giant afterthought. And the thing is, even the air conditioning controls, they're all accessible from this stupid tablet. This tablet is where everything is controlled from. I hate it. This mock carbon fiber is the third thing I hate. It's so super glossy. And then the door itself, the way the parts fit together, it just felt cheap and low rent. And I got to be honest with you, the switches were nice, had a nice feel to them. But the whole way, the fit and finish of this, I don't really like it. I actually prefer my seat controls on the side. This highly polished mock carbon fiber, ugh. And I've got to be totally honest with you, the door is too small. The door is too small. I've seen many reviews from the UK. Nobody makes mention of this, but I think the front door is too small. The reason they've done this is to give extra room to the back passengers. I don't give a shit about the back passengers. I'm the bastard up front who's paid for the Benz, and I want more room for me. I don't care about the kids in the back. Even at the back here, these things look like just glue-ons. I just didn't feel the quality of these things. And I've got to be totally honest with you. The whole fit and finish, it was nice, but it just looked tacky. How the door handles are there, how the black surround is it's just not what I anticipated as a high-class Mercedes-Benz. Those alloys are terrible. And it's got interesting stuff. It's got auto close and open, and it's got buttons to lower the back of the seats. I don't really need buttons to open the back of the seats. That's kind of a bullshit type of thing. I don't need that. I really don't need buttons to, because I hardly ever put the seats back down anyhow. What? I'm not using this as a delivery van. This is an executive saloon. I've got to be totally honest with you. Those wheels, I hate those wheels. Those wheels, I hate them. Absolutely hate them. They look like they're special. It looks like it's a Prius type version of a normal standard wheel. And I've got to be honest with you. The only saving feature is this is the white C300. It does have the nicer wheels. Those are 19-inch. But it doesn't do away with the tight space. The door is too bloody small. I don't give a shit about the back passengers. I care about me up front. How can anyone really be happy with this? And I'm not even that fat. There's people who are morbidly obese I don't know if they'd even fit in this bloody car. The glossy, matte, mock carbon fiber is tacky. Huge iPads there. What the hell were they thinking? Mercedes-Benz, what the hell were you thinking with this car? In the C300, you also get real leather, which is nice because the C200 has that horrible artificial cow interior. I've got to be honest with you, the C300 would be my choice if you were to pick the vehicles. This is a vehicle over the $100,000 barrier. And the problem with this car, of course, is the fact that it still is too damn small. The front doors are too small. It looks very nice in the white, and I'm sure this is a car you could learn to live with, but I much prefer the previous C-Class, the W205. Now, I then went and had a Mercedes-Benz test driver take me out for a drive, and I've got to be totally honest with you, I wasn't impressed. The next flaw that came up was this car had been baking in the sun. The fact that the air conditioning, all the adjustments are done by this stupid touch screen. So, I've got to tell you, this is difficult. It's all difficult. And it's disappointing. The car had been in the sun for a while. I couldn't easily just turn the vents up because everything is adjusted through this stupid, massive screen. And I prefer to have button controls for my air conditioning and ventilation requirements. And Mercedes has moved away from that. I've got this highly glossy mock carbon fiber. In the sun in Brisbane, it's super, super glossy. And it really detracts. Also, the vents, they look like cheap plastic painted silver. It doesn't look like aluminum finish that they would after. And I've got to tell you there, it's pretty disappointing. I just didn't feel the quality or the ambience of this vehicle. This is quite an expensive vehicle. You're looking about just under $90,000 for a C200, and I'm disappointed. The car is disappointing. The driver's speedometer and rev counter is all electronic, and again, it looks like a large mobile phone that's being glued into place. Again, it's not integrated. It's kind of an afterthought that's being glued into place. I don't like it. It gives the effect of being in a video game. I must say, this car itself had excellent cameras for reversing and getting out of tight maneuvers. We were parked in, and the driver was able to use these cameras to get out of the spot. And I've got to tell you, this mock interior, this mock carbon fiber, in the sunlight, it just looks so tacky. In the past, Benz has used faux black piano type finish, and this, I suppose it's a step up, but it's still very cheesy and tacky. The speedometer and the rev counter just look like you're in a video game, and I was actually disappointed not to have better gauges there. I would have preferred real gauges. And once we were on way there, I've got to tell you, the car never felt to be in the right gear. It uses a 9-speed transmission, which is inferior to the BMW's 8-speed ZF transmission. This transmission here is different to my father's, who's got the C205 with a 7-speed. It always seems to be plenty of power. This car here just never felt in the right gear. And I've got to tell you, for as nice as the technology is there, standard switches, what's wrong with standard switches and gauges? They've moved to this type of platform. And this engine here, it's a single turbo, and you really want to get the engine working to get the performance out of this engine. The way they've mated this electric motor with this, I gotta be honest with you, I don't think it was as smooth as it should have been. I think this car here, when the aircon was at full bore with 2 passengers, felt a little underpowered. Not something I would say about the BMW 3 Series. And that's because underneath this skin here is a 1.5 litre engine. 1.5, it's a very small unit indeed. If you've got an option of the C200 or the C300, I think you're much better off to go with the C300. The C300 also would have the real leather interior. Mercedes-Benz has implemented a motor which uses a bit of hybrid technology to power this car. You cannot order just a straight petrol gasoline car. And I think that is a big, big shame. Mercedes-Benz believes this is the way to go. Mercedes-Benz with the alliance with Tesla, and I would still like to be able to buy a fully gasoline C-Class. Mercedes-Benz says they know best, and I've got to be totally honest with you, the C-Class is a big disappointment. I am so sorry to say this, but I would not buy this new C-Class. The door is too small, the alloys are ugly, the tech screens are tacky, the mock carbon fiber is tacky, the fake exhaust pipes at the back is unforgivable. The car itself is, how do I put it, a big letdown and disappointment. I think the BMW 3 Series, the G20, is a much better car. And I'm really disappointed to say this, but Mercedes-Benz, what the fuck were you thinking? What were you thinking when you came up with this car? I am so disappointed, and I won't be buying this prestige sedan. I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. David SW.
give me the key now. Thank you.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.